Hi there, this is the brown flexi floss cruncher that I tie. Very effective fly on Draycott, and I'm sure a lot of other waters around. So I'll show you how to tie it and I'll explain the materials and tell you where I get them from so that you can source them all and get them for how this fly's tied. This is a chuck and duck size 12 wet hook in the vise, and I'm going to be using UTC 70 thread in brown. So catcher on that. Get your scissors, get rid of the tag. Just bring yourself down just a little bit, about halfway. Then I'm going to be using a hen furnace cape, cracking capes. I selected a feather for the tail and one for the hackle. So there you go. Let's pinch a few of these, see if we can keep them together with these great big hands. Took 3 pinches there because I'm bound to lose a few. Not bothered about the thickness of the tail. More important is the size. So just over the back, probably about 5mm. That's all you want to be. Catch them in, lift them, and bring them all on top. Bring your thread down to roughly where the barb is, and that's the size of the tail that you want. Snip your top part and come back up with your thread. As soon as you get to where you've tied in, nice touching turns, get it all knocked in, and stop where your thorax will be, because when I find it, I can't find it, so we'll go another bit, which is there it is. I'm going to tie in, this is from Kindle, it's the brown flexi floss. So get your end, make sure there's no little stray end bits, if you know what I mean, little tiny tag bits. Catch it in and come back on yourself to get all that end fibres so they don't stick out anywhere. Then stretch it and come back down your body. There we go. And come back up the body with the thread. About halfway, start getting a few turns in. Just create that little tiny carrot shape that everybody loves. I'll just stop about there, I'll do. Right, flexi floss, don't stretch it too much. Your first turn, 2, 3, 4, and back up, catch it about there. Couple of turns on it and pull it down, get it tight, don't let go of it so it'll spring back on you. Get a few nice turns on it, stretch out, cut it away. Right, for the thorax, what I'm going to be using is the Flybox black peacock herl. Nice thin stuff, good material. Right, I've already took a bit off the end, so where it pinched it to where it's weak, just make that bit up a bit there. That's it. Right, the last bit of rubber is. Just go over it slightly, so you got 3 or 4 turns at the back of it, and just come forward with it, come forward, and that's enough. Don't want it too big. Think about the proportion of your fly. Snap that off. Then we go back to the hen furnace. You'll see at the middle, it's very dark. Well, I've just stripped the feather up to where the brown starts on the feather. So you get that dark base and then the brown on the tips. Catch it in, a few turns, pull your tag back, catch that in. Get your scissors and snip that end tag away. Try not to cut your feather off. Get rid of that. Right, just push it back to there. That's the one. That's the one. And come forward with your thread a touch. Get your feather pinched in. Ooh, nearly forgot. Nearly forgot. There we go. I should have done this before I did the what is it? The peacock herl. And that is bug bond the body. So we'll just sneak a bit in on here, and this will protect your rubber. There's always a mistake in a video. Don't touch your peacock herl. Be very light with this because you want to keep your ribs nice and gentle. Get a touch on it all. Try to be very careful not to touch any of your feathers, especially when you're at this stage. You get a blitz with your torch. Sorry about that. Should have done this before I put the thorax on and the feather. But just get a quick blitz. That'll do. Right. Get your feather pinched. Wet your fingers and just stroke your fibres back. Nice and gentle. Then pull them back with your next turn. That'll do, mate. Get a turn on it. A couple of turns. One that side, one that side. That'll do. Snip it away. Head size. Again, look at the proportion of your fly. But then again, if you like a larger head on it, put a bigger head on it. You know, it depends on where you're going to fish it, how the fish like it. So I reckon that's about right like that for where I am. By the time I've tied it off, that'll be about right. You can get your whip finisher, drag everything back so you're not tying it in. 3 turns, back up, pull it tight, and snip her off. And there we go. Then always keep a little tissue under. Just wipe your brush. Just get a touch off it. It always comes out of Mars too much on, even though you've cut your brush down and everything. And just touch the head. Being careful not to touch the feathers on the hackle. That's it, that's lovely. Flex that head. See, everything's well back from the eye of the hook. So, I mean, I'm a devil for bringing them too close to the eye of the hook. Devil for it. But try and keep it all back so your thorax starts that bit further back, and the fly still looks great. Still looks great, but nothing's in the way of that eye of the hook. Nothing's masking it. So that is my brown flexi floss cruncher that will work most waters, because if you look at most shucks, most are brown. Majority of the corns that come off are brown, so don't get fooled into everything being black and everything being black and red and all like that. I said try some natural looking stuff. This is on my YouTube channel, John Kirk Fly Tying. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe, help the channel grow, and I'll keep putting some nice flies on there for you to try. Cheers.